I gave you two presentable futures of what would happen in the next 2 episodes. And one of them was that episode 919 would be an episode in which I would review episode 5 of season 3 of, well, you know, as Ron tried to play with girls in a dungeon. And then that episode 920 would be a review the day after 919. I would do a review on episode 6 of season 3 of Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? And then the other option was that I would review episode 3, or episode 5, sorry, on the day of episode 919. And then for episode 920, I wouldn't really do much, or I forget what the other option is, but I gave you 2 options. I gave myself 2 options. And what I did was really unfair. Because I then gave myself a third option without letting y'all know. And that third option was to not record or upload a video on the day of which I was supposed to record and upload the review of episode 5. And instead I planned that on episode 920, which is what this episode is, I would do a 2-parter in which I would review episode 5 in the first part and episode 6 in the second part, and have them both uploaded today. I did neither of these things. And I also didn't get a lot of homework done. And so what's my point about saying all this? What am I trying to get at? What I'm trying to get at is, folks, I finally finished my homework. I mean, oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. So I didn't finish my homework yesterday. Let's just in the intro, because I haven't been singing it at all, and even though we're probably going to move into the continuation of this rant. Welcome back to another episode of Dungeon. No. Oh, come on. Really? You just gotta. God damn it. I shouldn't have pressed tab to start. God damn it. So yeah. So why am I saying all this? I finished my homework. I had a bit of trouble yesterday, but I got through with it today. I got through with it just now, actually. It was just a little bit left. I just needed to watch some videos. But yeah, I've been busy. I've been very, very busy. I think the 900 episode arc has been the 900s have been very, in the early 900s now. It's been a very difficult time, but you know, that's why this episode is called the Redemption Arc Prologue Part 3, because why wouldn't it be, folks? It's always it's the Redemption Arc Prologue Part 3 But yeah, I'm gonna make this a really short episode because I don't want to go into too much detail. I don't want y'all to. I don't want to have another 30 minutes of ranting. Because I know what y'all want to see. And you want to see reviews for episode 5 and episode 6. You want to see the continuation of Turbulent Rondo. You want to see the the start and continuation of the duo Sun Moon thing. Y'all want to see freaking more spin-offs, more of an extravaganza. Y'all want to see the finale of Attack on Arario. I get it. Y'all want to see everything, alright? And we also need to, review the manga, and, like, everything else. I know, y'all want to get to that. I want to get to that. So I'm not going to waste your time, and I'm only going to tell you about some things that have been going on. Those things are going to start right now. So, starting from yesterday, well, actually, instead of just giving you a full-on timeline, let me just tell you what I've been up to. Most importantly, anime. I love the first season. As I mentioned in the last episode, I absolutely love the first season of Bang Dream. I hate the second season. It's very flashy, it's very cool, it's very epic, the music's great, but I just don't like it. I just don't. So remember when I said that it's like, oh yeah, the character models are very 3D-ish and all that kind of stuff, and well, it's even more relevant in season 2 of Bang Dream, and basically, the reason why I don't like season 2 of Bang Dream is because it kind of feels like a different show compared to Bang Dream season 1. So just quick spoilers for the show really quickly. If you want to skip ahead to 7:30. So yeah, but it's gonna start now. So, the thing about Bang Dream is that season 1 ended with the band playing at space at this like cafe type place where bands can play, and it was the final performance and all this kind of stuff. It was a really sweet end to a season, and I was hoping that they would continue that in season 2, and we would see like the closing down of space, you see if someone would pick it up. None of that happened. We just skipped to, now we're doing a concert every single episode, and we're going to try to aim higher. And that's fine to aim higher. It's just, I just didn't like it, man. And it's not the characters or anything. It's just, Anyway. Hello. I'm done with the spoilers. So yeah. Just, that's all I have to say about that. Kind of just gave up on Bang Dream, which I usually don't do, by the way, with anime. I usually stick with it, I usually stick through it, but man, I couldn't care less. I mean, oh my god, anyway, and so now I haven't moved on to a new anime yet. I'm thinking of doing that tonight. But I'm more inclined to read some manga after this episode. No joke, no lie. Even though I've been saying it for the past goddamn week, I'm literally like, even if it's not tonight, I want to say it's gonna be tonight. Even though it's probably not gonna be tonight, at least this weekend, I just want to read some manga. I want to read some manga and record a shit ton of Genshin Impact because I'm running short of episodes, folks. I'm running short of episodes. I only have like one more episode to premiere after tomorrow's episode, and then I'm gonna be screwed, and then I have no more episodes left to record. Actually, I think I'm gonna record an episode of Genshin Impact after this, but it's gonna be a short one. So anyway, moving on from Genshin Impact. So y'all know that the election is going on if you live in America. It might not be going on by the time you're watching this. I mean, I don't know if you're watching this at the current time. If you're watching this, on, would it be when I release this? If you're watching this on the 7th? Yeah, if you're watching this on the 7th of October. Sorry, November. 7th of November, 2020. Then the election might still be going on. But my point is that the election is going on right now. Before I really didn't... I'm not really going to get into politics. I'm not really going to explain. I didn't vote because I'm not really, I'm not 18. But I am very forward with one person. Which means I am for one of the two candidates. I'm not going to explain who. I'm not going to say who. But all I can tell you is that I've been very, very, very much into the race. And so is my family. We've been following it daily. It's very, very cool, very epic. I mean, just by saying it's very cool and very epic, y'all probably like, oh, you know, you're going for that person. It's like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, it's very, very entertaining. I've never watched an election play out before, like, ever. And it's just been very, very cool to watch, dude. It's just so cool. It's like... it's like Minecraft Championships, but... It's like the finale of Minecraft Championships, but it's more intense. And it lasts like a goddamn week. So, yeah, it's... I can't believe that it's lasted a week. What the hell, dude? But yeah, that's happened. Besides the election, though, if you can't hear by my massive footsteps noise, you hear it? Don't know if you can hear it. I'm still wearing my slippers. I don't know if I told you, I bought slippers last weekend at Hot Topic that were from freaking My Neighbor Totoro's. Or My Neighbor Totoro. Wait, it is Totoro. Wait. Totoro. Okay, it is Totoro. Thank the Lord. I thought I said that wrong for like all these years. Yeah, they're slippers from My Neighbor Totoro, and they're super comfortable. They're like, you put them on, but they're actually slippers, and they're the coolest things ever. So I'm wearing that right now. They're keeping my feetsies warms. And we're actually planning on buying more, because they're so good. Because I've always had a problem with my feet being cold, like at night and like forever, wherever, like anywhere in the goddamn foreseeable universe. My feet has always been cold, and so the fact that I'm wearing these makes them so much warmer, and I just need more and more and more. So we're gonna go to Hot Topic this weekend, maybe even tomorrow, and buy a few. Because we have a lot of coupons. Also, I've joined, like, a lot of Discord servers for, like, no reason. Speaking of Discord, I kind of just removed myself from Discord. I really haven't talked to any people on Discord in the past few days, except for, like, Speedy, which I talked to for, like, 5 minutes, like, an hour ago, about, like, how she uploaded a new video or something. Apparently she's a YouTuber. Don't know why I said it like that. But yeah, she's a YouTuber. Maybe I'll link her channel in the description, but I'm not sure. Let me think. What else? What else has been going on with me? Because I'm trying to make this as quick as possible, folks. Doing homework, listening to music. Started listening to Celeste soundtrack again for like the first time in ages. Same goes for Undertale. Oh yeah, if y'all remember what I said at the end of last episode or throughout last episode or whatever, that I said I'm planning on watching Danganronpa, or like skipping a daily watch of Danganronpa and just waiting until like Friday or Saturday to watch 2 or 3 episodes. I did that, and today I watched the 2 episodes, one that came out, yesterday, and then the other one that came out today. I watched both of them. I was so glad that I waited a day, because I feel like it's so much better to just watch 2 episodes in one session, in one viewing session. So I think that's what I'm gonna be doing from now on. I'm just gonna wait for when I can watch 2 episodes, which means that I'm gonna have to wait until Monday to be like, or actually no, I could wait until Sunday. But it would be, it's just such a good show it's just such a good series, and I'm having a good time with Danganronpa. So the Game Grumps, it's good times, good fellas. I said good fellas. What else? I want to get into one last big thing, but I'll get into that in a minute. Just want to make sure that I have everything just completely done in my head. Oh yeah, I went back. I think it was like last night, 2 nights ago, because I was like I said, I was completely just bored, just completely and utterly bored of Bang Dream. That I actually went back and watched some wholesome short rom-coms, some wholesome short eerie rom-coms, and I felt so much wholesomer. Yeah. I felt so much more wholesome. And then I'm like, I am so wholesome. Now I will sleep. And then I slept. And then, well, then I woke up. Still sleeping upstairs in my room, which is good. I'm glad that I'm getting used to that again. But I'm mostly still down here, no matter what. Kind of just living throughout the house. Kind of what I do, folks. I'm kind of a nomad. What else? Trying to think. Did some extra. Oh, yeah, yesterday. Aw, dudes, y'all gotta hear this. So yesterday I went walking with my mom out in the neighborhood again. And it was so good because we walked out in the rain. And she's not really a big fan of walking out in the rain. Despite me and my grandma, me and Gigi walking out in the rain last year. But, oh my lord, folks. I like, my mom really didn't want to go out to walk because it was raining, but we did. And we had a really good walk, and it was so cool. It was so cool, man. Like, I've come to really like rain. It's just so soothing, man. It's just so Anyway. I did that. We did like an hour and 30, lost like, I don't know how many pounds, but yeah, or not pounds, but lost calories. Good times there. I feel like I've just been spending like a lot more time with my family because of this whole election thing. It's just bringing us together like every night for like 3 years. The great thing about the great and funny thing about the election, folks, is that we just have it on the TV like 24/7. And so when we wake up, the election. When we eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, the election. When everyone's working, the election. Like, it's just on the TV the whole day. It's just mandatory. It's just a thing, man. It's like, and I just think it's cool because it's sort of like the one consistent thing throughout the week that's just been a thing, the election. So yeah, I think that's really cool. It's just, yeah, it's a pretty crazy time in the election, but like, it's just such a good TV show, man. I know that the result impacts like the entirety of the United States of America. The most, Actually, no. We won't comment about what. Yeah. We won't comment about what. Yeah. Okay. About America. But yeah, just cool. And for the final thing, unless I have another thing to tell, is we're getting to the 20-minute mark here, folks. And I said I wouldn't take up too much of your time. Let me think. Come on. Mind. Work, mind. Okay. I got nothing. But I do have the last thing. Ladies and gentlemen. So yesterday, I watched Tommy in it on the Dream SMP. And he did this epic hay bale clutch. But that's not the point. The point is that I watched until he made that hay bale clutch, and then I stopped watching him, because then that's when I went out for the walk, with my mom. And so when I came back to YouTube later, I had found this clip where Quackity had told Tommy that Wilbur was gonna blow up L'Manberg, and I'm like, ooh, when the hell did this happen? And so apparently, because I stopped when Tommy had made that water bucket, or that hay bale clutch, in, like, the nether. And apparently there was, like, 10 minutes still left in that stream. And so I went back, I watched it. And Quackity said that apparently Wilbur had gone crazy at Nikki's birthday party, which was a few days ago. And he was thinking about pressing the button. And so yesterday, it was set that today would be the continuation of the ongoing lore and story of Le Dream SMP. And that they were going to arrange a meeting with Jay Schlatt. I don't know why I said it like that, but Jay Schlatt. And oh boy, I'm not gonna talk about it. But I have never wanted to just... Folks, when I heard about that big stream, when I heard that the plan was going to happen today, when I heard the plan was going to happen tonight, I went to sleep early last night. All right, I woke up early this morning. I did as much homework as I could, I kid you, non-stop, until those streams started. And then from there, I watched, so when I finished my homework, I watched Tubbo to Quackity, Quackity to Tommy. And I watched all of Tommy's stream, and then hopped over to Quackity, watched all of Quackity's stream. Holy Lord, I mean, what a day, I mean, what a stream, I mean, I can't even talk about it, it's just so good. All you need to know is that there's gonna be a war to end it all. There's gonna be a war to end it all, folks. And it's gonna take place on the 16th of November. Of Novembre. I don't know, I sound like that. Of Novembre. I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good. The great thing is that I watched it live. I watched it live, guys. There's a little flex, guys. I watched it live. Can you... No. The good thing is that I watched it live, but I didn't lose anything in expense. Does that make sense? Because usually when I try to watch those things live, I usually like fail to turn in something, but now I didn't, because today everything went right, in the just most interesting way possible. But man, I am just so glad that I watched that live. It was crazy to see that Tommy was averaging more viewers than last night's Lover. That's right! That's another thing I forgot to mention. I saw Lover host live last night. Oh my lord, how could I forget about that? Dudes, I watched Lover host with which had Nikki Niachu and Wilbur Soot. Y'all know Wilbur Soot? So cool. I'd never watched it live. What a great show. What a great show. Anyway, is that all that I have to say? Is that all I have to say? I feel like that's all I have to say. The only thing I really feel like I have to say is that I'm probably going to watch that baseball anime, or record Genshin Impact, or read manga. I don't know. Also, just a really quick thing. The only thing that gives me any light... I'm joking, but... The one thing that I've just passed by so much, that I just absolutely love so much, is... and I'm going to make this as the thumbnail, I swear to you, is this t-shirt that I got at Hot Topic. We're just talking about Hot Topic today, aren't we? It's a very hot topic, if you will. And it's basically this t-shirt that has, I want to say it's udon and some green tea. Just, Japanese dish or food or whatever. And it has Japanese symbols or characters under it. And I can actually read it because, I don't mean to flex, but yeah, I can actually read it. And it reads, itadakimasu. But you don't actually say the su at the end. It's just, it's itadakimasu. And then the U is silent, but whatever. My point is that it's cool. It's probably going to be the thumbnail for the episode, and if it's not, well, then that fucking sucks. Anyway, thank y'all for watching another episode. Arigato gozaimasu for watching another episode of Dungeon Idea. Well, no. Before we get into that, thank y'all for watching the hopefully third and final part of Dungeon Idea o motomeru no wa mashigatiru daro ka. Memoria Freese Y3 Redemption Arc Prologue. Episode 920. And until tomorrow, folks, where I mean, you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead. I'm probably just going to watch Ninja play Fortnite and then play some Apex Legends with my boys from Indonesia. Yeah, that makes complete sense. Anyway, arigatou so much for watching, and Sayo Wipeout Nara.